In this 3-game series right after this. Clay Buchholz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Boys, he really turned things around. Remember, this guy had a no-hitter early in his career with the Boston Red Sox. Good fastball, not a great fastball, low 90s, but he'll throw a 4-seamer and a 2-seamer. His breaking stuff is good. It's not great. He's a pitcher, not a thrower, and if he's getting his off-speed pitches over, he has a chance to pitch deep into this one.
Settling in now, Elvis Andrus. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Hard hit ball to second. Travis fields it cleanly. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Stepping in, Hunter Pence. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Buchholz isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. Fly ball to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Here's Joey Gallo now. A ball and no strikes. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And now a pitch on the way. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center, and the Rangers are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
At the plate, Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half of the
up for
first.
Toronto, the center fielder, number 49.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
Well, we all
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Drilled right back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Devin Travis. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Runners are at first and third with none out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Santana giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Stepping up now, number 13, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 3 for 6. Behind 0-2 now. swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Brendan Rodgers has in store. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Here's Justin Smoke now. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Lynn comes set. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Travis is off of first with 2 away. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Second inning coming up from Toronto, all tied at 1-1. Up next for the Rangers, Danny Santana, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 30, Nomar.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
stepping in now, number 15, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's Buchholz on 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Ready with the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Pitch popped up. Smoke shading to his right. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Hernandez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Leading off the inning to Oscar Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The left fielder, Teoscar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Oh, and he misses it.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
From the belt, the pitch, and a high strike there, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Santana. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
It's a hitter
Second.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started.
Pence.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So 1 away now. That'll bring in Shin-Soo Choo. First delivery to him on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joey Gallo.
Digging in to try it again. Joey Gallo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 22 on the year, and it gives the Rangers a 3-1 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Santana, once an Atlanta Brave, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Nomar Mazara.
In now, Nomar Mazara. Strike taken, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league. And when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So stepping in, Toronto, Jonathan Davis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Devin Travis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
He hit a sac fly earlier. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here's the 0-2. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3
Now
pitches,
batting,
all 3 down in the
hitter.
zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, number 13, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Travis at second with 2 down. And that's in there, 2-1. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The 3-2 pitch gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1 left for Toronto, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. So coming to the plate, Nomar Mazara as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Digging in now, Ronald Guzman. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. And he lays off for ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, number 15.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Stepping into the box, number 15. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off 2-2 now. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 one more time, and this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all now for Clay Buchholz. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Justin Schaefer answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch, and looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Travis has it. 1 there. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The batter, number 1.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Guzman on third with 2 out. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Leading off the inning, Justin Smoke, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he misses there. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
1-2. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now.
Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his
Number
hands
10.
back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted the other way to left center. Chu has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it 4-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, Hunter Pence. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Hey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
Here it is. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Chu with a 2-ball 1-strike count here. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hence over at second. Chu on at first with nobody out. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Danny Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking at his career totals, Santana is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and one, here it is. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swing and a looper to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 7-1. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Standing in now, number 15. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. This year against right-handed pitching, number 15 is exactly a .220 hitter, so he'll look to improve on that if he can a little bit here.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers lead this one 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder, Randall Griffin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Andrus will play this one at short. Scooped up. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Davis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball to straightaway left. Chu giving chase, but he can't get there. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Digging in, Devin Travis. Pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 7-2 game.
The batter, number 27.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball bat.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, number 13. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. From the stretch, too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. Justin Smoke will be next. The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 1-0 home is taken down and in for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Andres over to his right. 2 down.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Looking to minimize the damage here. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. The Rangers on top here, 7-2. So striding forward
Leading off
now,
for the Rangers,
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Kiner-Falefa.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
In now, Hunter Pence, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Richard. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rangers leave 1. They're on top 7-2. Jesse Chavez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, Jesse Chavez.
Striding in, Brendan Rodgers. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Chavez has compiled over 90 innings pitched and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santana sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, number 10.
Now to the plate, Reese McGuire. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is popped up. Guzman waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Ready for another shot now. Randall Grichuk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at that, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jonathan Davis. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Taken, but called a strike. Bounce it to the left side. Barehanded pickup. Hey now. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tim Meza is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Blue Jays, number 58, Tim Meza.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 home, fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Davis has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
So striding in, Danny Santana. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rogers scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, Nomar Mazara, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1, and he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 2-2 stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, lefty on
Now
lefty,
batting,
this is a
the
tough
first
matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front
Ron.
shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. At the plate, Devin Travis singled home a run in his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 27.
Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Pitch is popped up. Guzman is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 13, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. He'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 16, Carmen Perez.
Standing in, number 15. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
The second baseman, number 15.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Derek Law comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box now, Elvis Andrus, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. None out, runners at first and second.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, this is in the air to left center field and deep. Can they run this one down? I don't think so. It's going to land beyond him for extra bases. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
3 runs already home here. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Hence leads off second with nobody out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Joey Gallo. And that misses for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strike.
Hammers it to deep right field. Richard racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
At the plate, Danny Santana, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ready with the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Texas is out in front, 10-2. Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The tail of the tape, not all that pretty so far. 10-2 our score as we meander toward a conclusion to this one. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
A windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the box now, Brendan Rodgers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Line towards center field. Santana is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 10.
Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. So digging in now, Nomar Mazara, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Fielder, number 30, Nomar.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Ball 2.
2 balls, 3 strikes.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So next to the plate for Texas, Ronald Guzman hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
turned on down the line, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Grichuk racing back to the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The batter, number 15.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 15. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Mazzara rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. And they now lead by 9.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Striding in once again, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. To short. Rogers brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here it comes now to Andrus. Strike taken up in the zone. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Rangers lead this one 11-2. In now, Rendell Grichuk starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, number 49.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Stepping up to the plate, Devin Travis. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2.
Now batting, number 27.
Blue Jays down to their final out now. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Rangers posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Lance Lynn earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Clay Buchholz worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.